Good morning, Denfeld Hunters. Happy New Year. Welcome to 2023. It is Tuesday, January 3rd, and I hope you had a wonderful holiday break. Please stand if you're able to say the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Well, welcome to 2023. Some things have changed, some have not. One of the things that has not changed, of course, is that movement during WIN is based on staff requests only. That does not mean you cannot access your staff members for help. It just means that you have to communicate with them via email or in person to make a request for them to request you. Make sure and do that at least one day in advance so you know where to go the next day. Go directly to that staff person's room before WIN starts. And they are responsible for marking your attendance accurately. And if you're not requested again, remain in your home WIN. It's Tuesday, but it's actually an attendance check day regardless. Remember, you will lose credit on your 9th unexcused absence in a class. Unexcused absences also impact your hunter license privileges. With that in mind, please log in Infinite Campus, check your attendance for last week. That would be the week before Christmas break. If you see yellow or red, it can and will impact your credit for a class and school privileges such as open lunch, dances, and home games. More on that later. Only your teacher or your parent or guardian can excuse or correct an absence or tardy. Keeping your attendance clean preserves your privileges and your credit. Remember, you have several options to recover your credit. You can do it after school, Mondays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays from 3:30 to 4:20. You can do it in the mornings on Mondays and Fridays from 8 to 8:50, or you can do it on Saturdays from 9 to 1. Attendance recovery happens in the Smartboard Lab in the Media Center. You must bring something to read, study, or work on. You will not be able to use your phone during that time. Attendance recovery is for students who have unexcused class hours or unexcused tardies and need to make up time to be eligible for your hunter license and or to avoid an incomplete and credit loss. You can recover one unexcused class period and up to 5 unexcused tardies in a 50-minute period. Remember, attendance recovery is not DASH or ALC credit recovery. You must come to the Smartboard Lab if you're making up time. Did you receive an incomplete for one or more of your classes at the end of quarter one? If you did, because you exceeded the district attendance policy, you must complete attendance recovery by the end of quarter two, which is Friday, January 21st. Remember, an incomplete is the same as receiving a grade of F. You get no credit, and it impacts your GPA eligibility for athletics and other school teams. And most importantly, it impacts your graduation timeline. Are you in jeopardy of receiving an incomplete in one or more of your classes for quarter two? If you have 9 or more excused absences in any class for the semester, you will receive a notice of attendance recovery this week in your second hour class so you know where you stand. 12th graders will get those on Tuesday, 11th graders Wednesday, 10th graders Thursday, and 9th graders on Friday of this week. You must have 8 or fewer unexcused absences for the entire semester in order to avoid or remove an incomplete and preserve your grade and credit earned. You can make up hours by completing attendance recovery. Just a reminder again that we do have final exams coming up here in just a few weeks. Remember, your semester grade is based on your quarter one and quarter two grades in combination with your final exam grade, and that breaks down mathematically that your quarters are worth 43% each, and your final exam is worth 14%. Those final exams may be a summative test, which measures everything from the semester. They can be unit tests, papers, projects. It's going to be determined by your teacher, but everyone's giving some sort of final exam. If you do not complete a final exam, you receive an incomplete on your report card. That will be subject to change when the final is completed, unless it never is. But it really needs to be, because you can't afford to get an incomplete. You can see the schedule on the bottom of the screen. Those are 95-minute class periods with a 30-minute WIN like usual and a 50-minute lunch. Remember, lunch is open. If your parent or guardian chooses to opt you out of being able to go out for open lunch, they have access to a form through our weekly newsletter to do that. Please help keep our school building clean, functional, welcoming, and safe for everyone. If you see a classmate doing something that does not line up with our SOAR values, please let us know. You can find one of the blue posters that have a QR code linked to our building safety reporting form. You can also use the link to the reporting form found in your email or are linked on this slide. This form is completely anonymous. Share information about safety concerns and we will follow up and address those concerns. If you see something, please say something or share it using this form. Thank you for helping us to make Denfeld a welcoming, safe, and inclusive school community for all students and staff. Many reminders. Just a reminder to be in the building by 8:55 and in class by 9 o'clock to limit interruptions to the learning environment. Anytime you go anywhere, use a digital hall pass. Elevator use is limited to less than a handful of students. So please preserve the use of that elevator to those students and staff in this building that require it to move around in a timely fashion. If you check in or out of school, please do so in the main entryway using the QR code or the Chromebook. Thanks for continuing to push in or put your chairs back during lunch, as well as throwing away your trash and putting your trays away. The efforts of many of you make the space enjoyable for all of you. Your parent or guardian must excuse you within 24 hours each time you're absent from school, whether it is for a full day or simply an hour-long appointment. You cannot excuse yourself even if you're 18. Your parent or guardian can call, send a signed note, or fill out the online form. Also, a reminder, since weather has been tough this past month, the Hunter Hut is available to any student who needs some clothing, winter wear. But in addition to that, you can also get hygiene products or food items. Please stop by the student support desk to make an appointment to visit the Hunter Hut. And finally, a reminder about bathrooms. Please remember that the school expectation is that bathrooms are used for their intended purpose only, including one person per stall. If multiple students are found to be in the gender-neutral bathroom or together in a stall in the main restrooms, they are subject to search and consequences in line with the district handbook. The Hunter license update for home basketball games. This week, you have girls basketball, which is tonight versus Superior and Friday versus East. We also have boys basketball on Saturday versus International Falls. You will need to bring your student ID with current home game pass to purchase a ticket and get into the game. Updated stickers will be available today. That's Tuesday during your lunch or after school at the student support desk. Stickers are available only at the JV game from 5:30 to 6:30. Plan ahead. In order to be eligible for your current home game pass, you had to have the following responsibilities for December 12th through the 22nd. You needed to be passing all your classes, have no more than 2 unexcused class periods, no more than 3 unexcused tardies, and no more than 1 major and 2 minor behavior referrals, with no assigned out-of-school suspension time. Regarding open lunch, seniors and juniors who are eligible for open lunch will receive their January stickers during WIN this week. Juniors on Thursday, seniors on Friday. In order to be eligible for the open lunch sticker, you had to have the following things from December 1st through December 22nd. Again, passing all your classes, no more than 3 unexcused class periods, no more than 4 unexcused tardies, no more than 2 major or 4 minor behavior referrals, no SS time, and completed open lunch contract on file signed by you and a parent or guardian. Open lunch is only for seniors and juniors who have fulfilled their Hunter license responsibilities. Students who do not have open lunch privilege or who choose to continually leave campus during lunch are subject to consequences, including lunch detention, school community service ISS time, and loss of other privileges, including home games and dances. Finally, regarding the Hunter license, the winter dance, which is Sweetheart, is right around the corner and is coming up fast. More details on that in a minute. Details about the dance will be shared later in this announcement. In order to be able to attend the dance, you have to have the following responsibilities from today, which is January 3rd, through Thursday, January 26th. Pass all your classes, have no more than 3 unexcused class periods, no more than 4 unexcused tardies, no more than 1 major, 2 minor behavior referrals, no OSS time, and a completed dance contract that's on file. Remember that purchasing a ticket does not guarantee you will be able to attend the dance. You must fulfill your responsibilities by 3:45 on January 26th. You'll receive a refund on Friday, January 27th, if not. Just a reminder, Denfeld students, that there are several community providers that we have access to in school to help support you. We work with Nystrom's, the Human Development Center, and Fond du Lac Behavioral Health Services to support Hunter mental health. We work with the Center for Alcohol and Drug Treatment to support chemical health, And we work with the Conflict Resolution Center, who can help you navigate conflicts with peers, classmates, and friends. Please contact your counselor for a referral to any of those resources. Well, thanks to our two candidates for the school board student representative election. Those candidates are Faith Cabrera and Lauren Molitor. A ballot will be sent out to your email, students, on Wednesday. Voting will close by Friday at 4 p.m. Good luck to both our candidates to be our next school board student representative. Well, I told you more information was coming about the Sweetheart Dance, or the Winter Dance, that's coming up. The date is Saturday, January 28th. The time is 8 to 11. The location will be announced soon. Tickets will go on sale starting Monday, January 9th, which is next week, before and after school in room 3304, from 8:45 to 8:55, or from 3:35 to 3:45 after school. Please note that the tickets will be sold until 3:45 p.m. on January 26th. Mrs. Bellavance will not sell tickets after that date. Plan accordingly. You must also have a dance contract for the current school year on file. Please check the list posted in the main office window or the media center window to see if you have turned one in this school year. If you need a contract, you can get one at the student support desk. If you plan to bring a guest who does not attend Denfeld, you will need to complete and turn in a guest dance contract. These are available at the student support desk as well. The form must also be signed by the guest school, so plan ahead and don't wait until the last minute. All student and guest dance contracts are due by Friday, January 20th. Cookie Club is back during lunch. They're selling cookies on Mondays, Tuesdays, and Fridays for 50 cents a piece. They're located on the ramp. Come and enjoy some fresh baked cookies. The Denfeld Yearbook is looking for your photos. Do you participate in an extreme sport or play a sport outside of school? Do you have a great be real with friends, teachers, or classmates from around Denfeld? What about a great 0.5 from somewhere at school? A picture of you and your friends at work, a photo of you dressed your best, a photo of your dance proposal sign? Do you volunteer in the community, or do you just have a cool photo of you and your friends around school? You can use the QR code to submit those photos so they have a chance of being in the yearbook. If you don't submit them, there's no chance at all. Also, just a reminder, there's still time to order your yearbook. You can order online and even set up a payment plan if you choose. Hunters of the Month, listen up. The yearbook also plans to publish group pictures of our Hunters of the Month. If you were a Hunter of the Month for September, October, or November, please plan to come to the Media Center during WIN on Friday, January 6th. That's this week for the group pictures and a treat. Please see the invitation received in second hour today for more details. Soaring Hunters Morning at the Movies. We have a new date for the movie field trip. It's Thursday, January 26th. There is plenty of time to turn in your permission slip and payment if you have not already done so. Please bring it to the student support desk or main office service window as soon as possible. If you already have turned in your permission slip money, you are good to go. If you need a new permission slip, please stop by the student support desk to pick one up. We have 250 spots to fill. Get your stuff turned in and save your seat. If you have a preference about which bus you want to ride or who you want to ride the bus with, please see the request sheets posted in the Commons. Requests are due by Thursday, January 19th and must be made using the form only. These are only requests. We will make every effort to honor them, but cannot guarantee we can fulfill them all. Hunters, take a look at your screen right now and look at all the different activity clubs that meet both during the day and after school at Denfeld High School. Find one that interests you and participate. The SOAR store is open this week, Tuesday and Thursday, during both lunches. Come and spend your SOAR cards like you earned them. New inventory is coming now in January. The Denfeld School store is also open weekly on Wednesdays and Fridays during both lunches. Come and check us out in the West Commons and get some cool Denfeld merch. That is cash only. Juniors, just a reminder that ACT registration closes this Friday. The test is not until March 28th, but you need to sign up by this Friday. If you have questions, please see Ms. Ham in the guidance office. You can register or sign up using the QR code as well. And seniors, since it is transcript time, please make sure you're using parchment when requesting those transcripts for college applications. All CITS and PSEO transcripts need to be ordered through the partner college that offered your classes. You can find all the instructions on how to do that on the guidance office webpage of our school website. Some acknowledgements, hunters. A shout out to our hardworking music students who gave 2 wonderful performances the week before break, despite losing 3 rehearsals due to the snow days. Thank you for sharing your talent and soul-lifting tunes with your classmates, families, and community. The finale is always memorable. Thank you to Exec Board for all the games and activities that they planned and hosted throughout the week before break. It was fantastic to be able to have fun and spread some school spirit, joy, and cheer. A shout out to our sports teams, girls and boys basketball and boys hockey, who are in action over break at various tournaments. Thank you for role modeling hard work and dedication and being great representatives of hunter spirit. And finally, a shout out to all of you hunters. We hope you each had a fantastic break and got to spend time relaxing and laughing with friends and family. We missed you all so much and are glad you're back and ready to learn. Taking a quick look at our weekly activity bulletin, hunters, you can see that we are back in school and so are the activities. We have a full slate of activities this week ranging from alpine and Nordic skiing today on Tuesday, as well as girls hockey and girls basketball today. You can see that we have things going on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday as well. So find something to participate in and cheer on your fellow hunters. At the end of WIN, you will receive the weekly WIN 5 Google Form quiz. These are the 5 most important things to know about the week ahead. Answer the weekly WIN 5 with the correct answers, and you will be entered in a weekly prize drawing for a $5 gift card. Everyone who submits the Google form each week will receive a SOAR card as a thank you. The Hall of Fame highlight for this week is Jack Puglisi from the Denfeld class of 1960. He was born in Minneapolis on Christmas Day in 1941. His family soon moved to Duluth. He was a high school football star at Denfeld, where he was coached by his uncle Frank Puglisi. After graduating in 1960, he went on to play his freshman year at the University of Minnesota, then transferred to Superior State College. Jarring Jack, as he was called, was a star fullback who played for Mertz Mortarelli, who called Puglisi one of the school's all-time greats. Puglisi was signed by then the fledgling Miami Dolphins of the American Football League, who were preparing for their inaugural football season in the fall of 1966. He tried out for the team, but ended up playing for the St. Petersburg Blazers and helped them to a North American Football League championship. After returning to Duluth, Puglisi operated a used car lot for a time, and in the 1970s owned Puglisi Toyota. He was most famous as a nationally known gun collector and founder of Puglisi Gun Emporium out in Gary, New Duluth. The question for you, hunters, is how high will you soar? As we prepare for our check-in circle for this week, just some simple reminders about that process. Speak when you have the talking piece, listen when you don't. Speak from your own point of view. Listen to understand others. Speak with respect. Say just enough. Remain present in circle. And honor privacy. What is said in circle stays in circle. The prompts for this week are: what movie genre best describes how you are feeling today? Action, comedy, drama, suspense, horror, etc. And prompt number 2, share about a time you laughed a lot over break. What were you doing and who was with you? Hunters, that's all we have from this side of the screen for this week. Have a wonderful week. We'll see you back same time, same place next week.